So then guys, the iPhone 17 models, including the iPhone 17 Air, the iPhone 17 Pro models, including the Pro Max, are coming out in less than 2 months from now. And I, for one, am super excited for them. Now, one iPhone that I love to still talk about is the normal iPhone 17. This is the baseline iPhone that Apple brings out every single year. And today, I want to tell you about 10 big leaks for the iPhone 17 normal. And I want to tell you all about these upgrades and features, but I must just mention at this point that the design of the normal iPhone 17 doesn't look like it is changing. So all these leaks I'm going to tell you right here, don't expect a new design whatsoever. And that's not really a leak. It's just basically we've heard nothing to say the design's changing, so I can't really say that is a leak. But without further ado though, one thing that is changing, and that's to do with the first big leak we've heard about, is that the actual iPhone 17 design might not be changing, but it might actually getting slightly bigger this time round. We've been told that this time round we're going to be getting that 6.3-inch display, the same display as that we've had inside the likes of the iPhone 16 Pro. So that's right, last year in 2024, the iPhone 16 Pro and also likes of the iPhone 16 Pro Max got larger displays, and this looks like it's coming over to the iPhone 17 normal. So it won't be a 6.1-inch display, it will now be 6.3-inch display. And this also leads me on to the second big upgrade. What goes along with that, if we're getting that 6.3-inch display, what came from the iPhone 16 Pro, well guess what? We're also getting a Pro Motion display also put into this phone. One thing that's not been clear though is we're going to get an always on display on this phone, if that's just going to still be reserved for the Pro phones. We might be getting a display very similar to the likes of the iPhone 13, where it went from down to 10 Hz all the way up to 120 Hz. But the good news is that we won't be sticking with 60 Hz as a permanent kind of fixture. It will be able to move up and down between different sort of refresh rates, and this is great news to hear what we'll be getting for the iPhone 17. But then also sticking with the front of this iPhone, and that's to do with the dynamic island, and specifically what's inside that dynamic island is the camera. Now we've had the same type of 12 megapixel selfie camera ever since the iPhone 14 Pros, and then that dynamic island was put in the 15s and the 16 models. They had the exact same selfie camera, but we've been told that this time round we're going to be getting a 24 megapixel camera put into all of the iPhone 17 models, including the baseline model. And this is great news to hear because obviously dynamic range is going to be better, you know, quality of pixels, because it's a higher megapixel, is going to be even better, sharper pictures, better light, you name it, it's going to be inside this front selfie camera. So this is great news to hear. And then continuing on with cameras for the fourth big upgrade, we've also heard that the rear cameras are changing a little bit more too. We're actually going to borrow the same 48 megapixel wide and ultra wide camera setup from what we had in the iPhone 16 Pro models. Do remember that when we had the normal iPhone 16 last year, we had the 48 megapixel wide sensor, and that was borrowed from a 15 Pro model. But the difference was the ultra wide was still an old 12 megapixel ultra wide, but this time both of them are going to be a 48 megapixel. So this is great news to hear for people who want to take ultra wide camera shots out there. And then after this, for the fifth leak that we've heard about, as much as we've been hearing of titanium, aluminum being mixed around with the 17 Pro models, what I can confirm is that aluminum or aluminium, depending where you are in the world, is sticking around for the iPhone 17 normal this time around. So don't worry, no titanium is being added. It's going to be just still aluminum inside of this model. But something else that you should be made aware of, and that is the giveaway we are doing on this channel for this right here. We are giving away an iPad Pro M4 13-inch screen model to one lucky subscriber on this channel. And the great news is that you can enter into this giveaway right now. But I think I'll just tell you a little bit about this iPad because it's a little bit more special than you think. This iPad Pro is not the baseline version. This is actually a 1 terabyte storage option, what I'm giving away here. And that means it's got the full fat M4, as I like to say, with the 10-core CPU and the 10-core GPU. and it's also got 16 gigabytes of RAM inside of it. And on top of that too, it's also the cellular version, so it's cellular and Wi-Fi. And I'm giving this away to one lucky subscriber on this channel at the end of September 2025. And all you have to do to enter in is just put down into the comments below of what technology gear you're hoping to get in 2025. Maybe it is going to be a new iPhone or a new iPad. Maybe it's got nothing to do with Apple whatsoever. It could be, say, a Nintendo Switch 2 or something else completely different. Put it down into the comments right now. Now, the other thing I'll quickly say is that the second part of the giveaway is happening at the end of September time, where I'll be making a video giving even more details about it, including a form to fill into, and most importantly, when I'm going to do the live stream to give away this iPad Pro. So you won't want to miss out on that video. So the best thing you can do is make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell too. The final thing I want to quickly say about this iPad Pro is that sadly there are still lots of scammers and spammers out there. People still impersonating me, tend to WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram direct message. Please do ignore these people. Better see right here. Please do report them. So moving on from this then, for the sixth leak we've heard about for the iPhone 17, that is it's going to be getting the new A19 chip put inside of it. This new A19 chip is expected to be around about 20 to 25% faster than what we got with the A18. There is going to be no Pro chip put inside of this or anything like that, but it's definitely going to be more efficient than what we had last time with the A18, and that was quite an efficient chip with that. Now, what I am also going to say for the seventh big upgrade, or seventh big leak I should say, because really it's not an upgrade whatsoever, and that is that we're only still going to get 8 gigabytes of RAM in the baseline of the iPhone 17. So you'll have the A19, but still just 8 gigabytes of RAM. There's not going to be 12 gigabytes of RAM or 10 gigabytes or anything like that. It's going to be sticking at 8 gigabytes this time round. But then for something that is changing is the 8th big upgrade, and that is, it looks like finally Apple have listened and decided to adjust their thermals inside of the new iPhones, all of them this time round, and that they're actually inventing some sort of cooling vapor kind of sort of system to keep their chips cool. So like the A19 I just mentioned about, that's going to be kept at a lower temperature this time, so it won't get too toasty, and also obviously you won't get any kind of like throttling issues really, unless you really push your phone super hard to do extreme tasks. And then after this, for the 9th big upgrade we've heard about, and that is all to do with charging speeds. We've been told, at least for wireless charging speeds on the new iPhone, that we are going to get even faster this time, especially with third-party chargers. We've been told we're going to be getting Qi 2.2 compatibility, and this will allow the likes of the iPhone to go up to 25 watts MagSafe charging. So you don't have to have the official MagSafe charger from Apple. You'll be able to get third-party ones as long as they support Qi 2.2. So 25 watts charging speeds on this is going to be absolutely amazing to see, because obviously before that it used to only be 15 watts on Qi 2.0. And then finally, for the 10th big upgrade, we've heard about the colors for the iPhone 17. So the iPhone 17 normal, and we're going to get kind of a sort of steel kind of grey color. We're also going to be getting a new kind of lime kind of color. We're also going to be getting a sky blue color too. And then we're also going to be getting a purple color, and then finally we're going to get the classic black and white color too. So this is going to be the color range for the iPhone 17 models this time round. Are you excited for these new iPhone models and new colors and new upgrades that we're going to be getting this time round? Well, let me know in the comments below. And on that note as well, guys, it's time to wrap up this video too. So if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. As always, if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell. Until next time, guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.